Alright, it's a little bit later here, and team of the season did come out. We've got to do a video going over all of the team of the season selections. And they obviously didn't go all the rookie route. They went pretty off the board, but nonetheless, the team of the season is out. If you guys enjoy the video, please give it a like for Tyler working overtime. And the fact that I am so sunburned and extremely loaded that I managed to put this video and sound recording together, but nonetheless, you guys are the best. Alright, so let's start off with number 1, the 99 overall Mike Bunting. So from the Leafs, he does get his 99 overall, and there's really no problems with this card. He is essentially 99 everything, including faceoffs. His gold zone ability of no contest is a little mediocre when you consider other gold abilities, but he does have close quarters and truculence, which does make him a pretty usable card. And when you consider that he's 99 everything at this stage in the game as we're recording this video, that's a super useful card. He is not going to get any better though, so you have to remember that. His abilities will not change, so in terms of your gameplay and play style, make sure that the abilities that he has works for him, but obviously this is one of the better cards that we've got in this release. Then we've got the 92 Pierre-Luc Dubois, 6'3". He's got 92 speed, 91 acceleration. Zone ability is tape to tape. The rest of it, very good zone abilities and elite edges, quick draw, even total eclipse. He's got decent defensive abilities, but only 84 on the draw, so not a great centerman. This would be a left-handed player for you, but there's a lot of other options that are probably going to be around the same cost. I mean, in terms of left-handed wingers, I mean, you've got Rick Nash, who was just in the latest event, even Taylor Hall. I'd much rather have, even at 6'3", because at center, this really isn't a card that you're going to want to use right now, and it's going to be a while before he is usable. His face-off stat will blow up eventually because his stats will have to go to a certain point to reach his actual overall, but it's going to be quite a while before that happens, so this would be a pass from me, even though it is a nice reference to a very good player on Winnipeg. Then we've got the 92 Lucas Raymond, who I did predict. Obviously, this is probably one of the easiest ones. 5'10" right-hander, can play center with 92 on the draw with face-up, with thief activated. Does have gold, make it snappy, 1T, as well as elite edges and close quarters, which I think are probably some of the best forward abilities that you can have. 94 on the speed, 93 in terms of acceleration, and everything else in the high 90s. I will say this, he's 5'10", so that obviously is not going to play well if we're looking at purely what will work for Hockey Ultimate Team, but nonetheless, he deserves a card, and he is going to be a very good player, and I'd almost guarantee that no matter what, how the rest of the season goes, he is going to get a high 90s, if not 99 overall card, probably in the next few months, so this is a guaranteed 99. I would be absolutely blown away if they don't give him a charity card, regardless if he doesn't earn it. So I would 100% be okay with the Lucas Raymond getting 99. That is if you are okay with him being 5'10". So you have to remember that. But if you are a Red Wings fan or anything like that, he will get a 99 eventually. Then we've got the 94 Jack Hughes, who I kind of thought they would include if it wasn't just rookies, 5'11". He has felt very good in game. Even last year, I thought he was one of my favorite cards. He's got 94 speed, 98 acceleration, and then essentially 99 everything else with gold wheels, as well as tape-to-tape, shock and awe, as well as elite edges. Very fun abilities, and he will get a 99 as well. EA will find a way to market him and get him a 99. So there's no reason, if you don't like his card already, then maybe avoid him. But I have liked this card. It's okay having a guy under 6 foot in Hockey Ultimate Team, at least. Even if you are someone that controls big players and you like someone that's a little bit bigger to control the TOA, he will get knocked off the puck, but having a guy on one line that is very small or smaller that can kind of be shifty and whatnot is a very good option, and he is going to be completely okay for you. And if you get his team of the season, he will be a 99 at some point. Then we've got the 99. Excuse me. I'm kind of hammered. Then we've got the 94 Trevor ZEGRAS, 6 foot. He's got 96 speed, 96 acceleration, then high 90s, everything else with gold elite edges. Some of his abilities obviously are a play on his real life ability with All Alone, and it's tricky. which are not really good. Even Ankle Breaker is not very good. I'm not going to lie. He is going to get a 99 at some point in the year, whether it's for his accolades throughout the season, but EA loves Trevor Zegras, so does the NHL. He will get a 99. Here's the thing. His abilities all kind of suck. Even if he gets 3 synergies to everything, which all Team of the Season cards are phenomenal for getting that, his abilities are kind of weak. I would bet that some sort of 99 comes out where you like his abilities more. So what I would do if you're a Trevor Zegras fan is I would just wait. No reason to try and make him or try and buy him. I would just wait for the 99 to come out that eventually will, that probably has better abilities. Then we got from the Buffalo Sabres the 96 overall Tage Thompson at 6'6", 92 speeds, 91 acceleration, 99 essentially everything else, with gold close quarters as well as silver quick draw and elite edges, and he's got 90 on the draw with the abilities activated. Like, this is the winger to go after if you are looking for a big-time player, and by big I mean, no pun intended, for a big player on the wing. This is probably the guy that I would look for because he is gigantic, and if you play that kind of pro play style in NHL, this is going to be a card that you could use for quite some time, obviously, with given his size. I will point out that he probably will not get a 99 unless EA gives out a bunch of charity cards in August, but he is not some kind of impact player in the real NHL where he's probably going to get a 99 just given out earlier to hype out from EA. So you got to be prepared for that. If you're not someone that can use big players, then I probably avoid, but like I said, if you are someone who enjoys Rick Nash or Mikko Rantanen, this could be a really nice card for you. From the Anaheim Mighty Ducks, we've got the 93 overall Troy Terry, 93 speed, 93 acceleration, mid-90s, everything else. Defensively, he's very good as well. Obviously, you're going to have to play him on the wing. Has Make It Snappy, 1T as his silver ability, and then he's got close quarters, elite edges, and silver wheels. A very well-rounded card, but nothing crazy. When you consider Team of the Season and the cost that it's going to take to get someone like Troy Terry, it's just going to cost way too much for the alternative. So this would be a pass for me in terms of making him, unless you are an Anaheim Ducks fan. Then we've got, I had a feeling this was going to happen and that they were going to put in other leagues players. We've got RASMUS BAINS from the Rebels, 6 foot. He's got 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 90 faceoffs. Very mediocre in stats. And when it comes to players like this in terms of other leagues, there's no guarantee that they will ever get an upgrade, or it won't be for a very long time. So unless you are a fan of the Rebels, this would just be a hard avoid for me. Next up, we've got the 99 Jordan KYROU, who has been incredible all year long in the real NHL as well as in the video game. And there's really not much else to say here. He's essentially 99 everything. This one has gold elite edges, 3 to every synergy, so he is a little bit better than his Evo card. Gold close quarters, silver wheels. There really isn't anything to complain about. I will talk about this a little bit more in the trade-in sets, but this is one of, if not the best card so far in the Team of the Season release. Wyatt Johnston next from the Spitfires with 93 speed, 93 acceleration, and 99 agility. He is 6 foot and has 87 on the draws as a centerman, so obviously not someone you're probably going to play at center at this stage of the game unless you are a Spitfire fan. He's got gold quick draw, which is great, but you want to see that face-off rating be a little bit higher. Gold close quarters is awesome. Silver to elite edges is also great. No complaints there, but again, this is just a junior player that has a Team of the Season card, not one that you really want. Then the 93 Connor Bedard, and this one kind of scares me because I think that there's no way EA does not give him a 99. Connor Bedard will be one of the most highly touted, well, he already is, the most highly touted prospect in the next 2 seasons. He's 5'10 in the video game, 94 speed, 93 acceleration. He's got high 90s, everything else, with gold naked snappy, which is not very good. Then he's got silver close quarters, wheels, and elite edges, which are great, but he is 5'10 and a right-handed winger. That being said, guys, I need to warn you, his Master Set player item felt awful, and I kind of think that it had something to do with the fact some of the players that got master items or upgraded cards are taking ability points or ratings from their silver releases. So early on in the year, Jaromir Jagr's master set item felt awful. So did Connor Bedard's, as did the team builder Ryan Kessler, and there was no explanation for it. They all just felt terrible. So this one is very, very scary to invest in. But nonetheless, he's almost guaranteed a high 90s card. Then we've got the 95 Robert Thomas. Well, KYROU is getting the huge all-star accolades, everything like that. Robert Thomas has had a phenomenal season. 94 speed, 95 acceleration with these synergies here. And a lot of great zone abilities and superstar abilities as well. He's got gold tape to tape. He's got silver quick draw. He's also got close quarters, shut down. Obviously can't play center yet until he gets 99, and that's something to focus on as well, guys. Even as wingers, once they hit 99, a lot of their face-off ratings will jump up into the high 90s, and you can use them at center as well. I wouldn't use Robert Thomas. I'll say this, he might get some Team of the Weeks or Prime Times or playoff cards if they were to make it. So he is a safe card to hit 99. That being said, in terms of some of the exciting cards that are about to come out, Robert Thomas doesn't rank high among them in terms of his size or anything like that. So I would probably avoid the extreme cost it's going to take to get him. All right, on to defensemen. We've got the 92 MORITZ SEIDER, which I had a feeling that there's no way they don't include him. 6'4", 90 speed, 92 acceleration. So obviously they're very careful with his skating. This is a very safe card to go out and get. Honestly, one of the best defensemen in the league this year. Rookie. It doesn't even matter if you include rookies or veterans. He's been incredible. He's got gold tape to tape, which kind of sucks in all honesty in terms of defenseman abilities, but he's got elite edges. Again, probably wouldn't activate there, but he's got silver shutdown and seeing eye, which could be useful. His abilities are kind of lame when you consider team of the season, but he's got +3 to all his synergies, and he is 6'4". I would be blown away if he does not get a 99, so this is a safer one to invest in that case, but his abilities are kind of lame. All right, then we've got the 92 Quinn Hughes, 5'10", 97 speed, 97 acceleration. This is going to be a 99 everything card as well, but he is much smaller. And when you consider the other left-handed defensemen that are available, very tough to want to invest in Quinn Hughes unless you're a Vancouver Canuck fan. So if you're trying to play Hockey Ultimate Team throughout the summer, trying to get better at the game, that kind of thing, he is not going to be the card for you because there's going to be so many better cards that are bigger. I mean, we've already got Coburn as well as Victor Hedman, who are in the high 90s, that will absolutely demolish him. And there's a lot of other left-handed defensemen that are better than him currently. He's got gold quick draw, stick him up, which is nice. But then he's got a silver 1T, which also is nice for left-handed defenseman, but at 5'10", just very tough to justify the cost. Then we've got the 93 Rasmus Dahlin, 6'2", does shoot left, 92 speed, 92 acceleration. Shot is okay. Zone ability is pretty rough, I'm not going to lie. Heat Seeker is not one you want on defensemen. We've just come to notice that it's not worth activating. He does have silver 1T and silver shutdown, which is very useful. And I also don't know if Rasmus Dahlin is going to get a lot of upgrades. Hasn't been incredible in that sense. I don't know how many more prime times or team of the weeks he's going to get. And obviously on Buffalo, he's not going to get a playoff card. This is probably one, unless you're a Sabres fan, that I would avoid. Then we've got the 92 KAIDEN GUHLE. I think it might be GUHLE. I don't know, 6'3", 209, 92 speed, 91 acceleration, gold shutdown, and a lot of good zone abilities. Silver truculence, silver 1T, silver stick him up, and he's a left-handed defenseman at 6'3". This is an extremely well-rounded card. The only issue is that I don't know if he is going to get any more upgrades, so I would... Man, right now he's very good, but if you're looking at the cost of Team of the Seasons, I don't think he would expand that much more. Next up, we've got the 92 LUKAS CORMIER, 5'10" from the Islanders. He's got 93 speed, 93 acceleration, gold tape to tape. He's got silver seeing eye, as well as wheels and thunderclap. Nothing crazy here. Literally, this is probably one of the easiest ones to avoid, and if you pack them in your choice pack, that's pretty rough. Brandon Clark is up next. From the Colts, I've gotten to watch him in real life, an incredible defenseman. He is going to be a great NHLer. He's got gold stick him up, which is awesome, as well as seeing eye and one-T. However, he is right-handed, so you're probably not going to activate the offensive ones. I mean, there is some people that really like right-handed defensemen offensively in this game. I just haven't come across any. 93 speed, 91 acceleration. It is going to take some upgrades. However, they've given him like 15 upgrades this year, and anytime that he scores like a goal, they give him a prime time. So pretty safe bet to be a higher overall and might be a sneaky value for you. Then we've got the backup goaltender. We've got Dylan Garland from the Blazers, 6'1", goal post to post, and then obviously light work and all of that stuff. 74 aggression. The only issue here is 6'1". There's really no reason to invest in him unless you are a Blazers fan, but honestly, at 6'1", there's so many other better goaltenders, and even if he hit 99, there'd be way better versions, so just a hard pass for me there. Then we've got the 6'5" Jake Oettinger, and I will cite a very good player in the community in Daddy Padre. Loves Jake Oettinger. There's a lot of pro players that do still like his under 22 card, so I will mention that. I have not used him, so I don't want to say that. He does have +3 synergies everywhere, and I will say that about Garland. If you get him in the choice pack, if you need him for synergy, sure. And same thing with these goaltenders. Gold light work is very good. Does not have post-to-post, so this is a hard avoid. Again, if you're looking to invest this kind of coinage in goaltenders, needs to have post-to-post in my opinion, so hard pass. All right, so we've got the best of the rest that they did release. The 92 Elmer Söderblom, 6'8" from Frölunda as a center. 95 on the draws, 90 speed acceleration, but also does have spark, so he can get up a little bit higher. This is an unbelievable pro-style center. So for anyone that's competing at GWC, maybe you're making it into the next rounds, or if you just want to keep trying to compete at the highest level, a 6'8" center is absolutely absurd with 95 on the draws. This is I doubt he gets any more increases in attributes, but my goodness, what a card. The other card we've got is Topi Niemela, the right defenseman who's 5'11", 93 speed, 93 acceleration. There's honestly nothing crazy here other than his synergies. This is not a card that you want if you are spending the capital to try and get Team of the Season cards, so this would be a hard avoid for me. We've also got the 92 JESPER BRATT, and I'm actually pretty stoked that EA included him because he's having an incredible year for New Jersey, and if you're not a New Jersey fan, you might have completely missed that he's finally having a really good year as a top-end young player. He's got gold elite edges, as well as silver wheels, 94 speed, 94 acceleration. I don't know how much better he's going to get in terms of his rating. That's the one thing you have to consider when investing in these cards. And at 5'10", obviously there's much better left-handed wingers that you can go out and get. But he is having a very good year, and it's nice to see him recognized. Not a card I would invest in, though. And then lastly, we've got the 93 Noah Dobson with 90 speed, 92 acceleration at 6'4". Gold zone ability of Heat Seeker, which is probably not one that I would go after. He does have silver stick 'em up and 1T with seeing eye as a right-hander. Again, nothing that you want to go after here. So, well, unless you're an Islanders fan, I would probably avoid the Noah Dobson card. All right, guys, on to the sets. And I'm not going to lie, a lot of them aren't very good. So the sets that you can go after here is you can actually do a 1 of 3 untradeable choice pack here of the Young Guns trading set. They're going to cost 20 Team of the Season collectibles, and we'll get into them in just a second. This is not worth it. The only 99s that are out are bunting, and again, if you go over all of the other options for it, there just isn't very many that are worth this cost. We know that Team of the Season is coming very shortly, but honestly, I'd probably just rather have Taylor Hall for the same price, basically. So probably not one that you want to go after. Now, what I want to talk about real quick is the untradeable upgrade sets that we've got for multiple cards. So we're going to see here the Noah Dobson. If you have any of these cards, guys, you need to make it very clear. These are worth the upgrade. So the 92 Noah Dobson with 4 Team of the Season collectibles, 100% worth the upgrade because, again, if they decide to give it a charity card, 100% worth it. You've also got Connor Bedard from that same release. There's many other options. Jack Hughes also has one, as well as Rasmus Dahlin, Jake Oettinger. If you have any of these cards, guys, you definitely want to be upgraded. There's also ones at the end of the trading sets. We've got the 87 Quinn Hughes from the Halloween Rivals event. If you still have this card for whatever reason, please do the trade-in set because he will get an upgrade and you'll have a card that'll eventually hit 99 at some point. And then you've also got Trevor ZEGRAS for 10 Team of the Season trade-in sets. Those cards are not going to increase at all for you, and if you've enjoyed them and still have them or you're holding on to them, just do these sets because that's worth it. We also have, if you have the 99 KYROU Evo set, you can trade that in to also get the Team of the Season and the Evo back. So it's completely 100% at an advantageous position for you to do. Unless you have the tradable one, but even if you do, you turn them into two options for you. I mean, if you have the tradable option, that's up to you if you want to risk it or if you want to sell and give up on the fact that these will be untradeable. But for me, anyone that made the untradeable KYROU obviously want to do this because you'll get the massive amount of synergy boost for him. Just an awesome thing there from EA in that sense. All right, so when it comes to the collectible sets, guys, you have to understand that they really adjusted the values. A 91 overall player will only get you 4 event collectibles. So you need to do the math, and again, I'm not going to do that for you because, well, I'm in the Dominican. That being said, if you have any of those untradeable cards that we just talked about, please do those sets. I'm not going to lie. Any of the other ones, I think I'm saving for the real Team of the Season. If you are trying to make the most value for you and been saving up all season long for this event, the Young Guns Team of the Season is going to be significantly overshadowed by the other Team of the Seasons that will come out. So just be prepared for that. All right, guys. So that is going to do it for the Team of the Season event. Let me know what you think of the selections down below and who you are making. And again, give the video a like to show Tyler some love because he is working overtime as I'm on vacation. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.